Okay, everybody, let's start by coming up to the front of our mats and opening our feet up a foot apart. Fall forward, grab your elbows, let your head and neck dangle between your elbows, and only if you feel comfortable, if the hamstrings are feeling free, feel free to straighten your knees. If you feel like you can straighten them a little bit, go for it. If you feel like they need to be stay bent, go for it. This isn't really about what it looks like, it's about what it feels like. Let's let the back of the legs release. Let's let the mind quiet. Let's let the breath deepen. Let's let the spine elongate. Let's give ourselves ample opportunity to get warm before we start going deeper in this practice. Stomach firm, breath deep, head and neck relaxed. If you have a bad back, you can always walk up your legs. You don't have to roll up. But otherwise, with a strong stomach to protect your lower back with slightly bent knees, inhale, roll up with head and neck and arms and shoulders relaxed. And as you get to standing, bring your big toes and ankles all the way together. And from here, let's go into Ashtanga Yoga warm-up. Salutation A and Salutation B. These are the best ways to get warm. The hotter we get, the looser we'll get. The looser we'll get, the less we'll feel, and the less chance we'll have of hurting ourselves. Bring your hands to your sides. And then with the heels pressing and the sternum lifting, let's start making ourselves erect. Let's make ourselves upright. This class is about getting length. It's about getting space. The longer you get, the more freedom you're gonna feel. The more space you have, the less compaction, the less toll gravity is gonna take on us. As you're breathing deep here, I want you to drop your head back as far as you can. Now again, remember, this isn't about aesthetics, it's about sensation. So it doesn't matter how far back you go, it matters how much you're feeling. So as the head drops back, the shoulders roll open, the sternum lifts up, but the heels press down because that elongation continues. The palms turn up, and on a long inhale, I want you to stretch your arms out to the sides and up to the sky. So it's outwards and then upwards. And as the palms touch, reach the arms away and stretch back just till it feels good. And then exhale, release your hands, extend your arms, and pull out. Don't round your back till you have to, and then feel free to drop your head in and stretch. Everybody together, put your hands on the floor next to your feet, even if you have to bend your knees. That's fine. Inhale now, glance up, and pull your sternum away from your lower back. Get some length. Keep your hands on the floor. Exhale, walk or jump back. Upper push-up position, and hold it. Hold it. I want your hands under your shoulders and your legs strong. Okay? Try not to let your hips sink. Keep them up at shoulders level. So you have a straight line from your shoulders down to your butt, down to your heels. Roll your elbows in. Keep your breath deep. Inhale, push into your palms. Exhale, lower down slowly, 1 inch to the floor. If you can't hold 1 inch from the floor, let your chest touch the floor. Now, take a couple breaths. Take a couple breaths. 2, use your muscles. 3, 4. Now, inhale, roll on the top of the toes. Don't let anything touch the floor. Come into up dog. Good, roll your shoulders. Breathe. So breathe deep, feel your way through the poses. Exhale, down dog. Down dog, right in. If you feel strong, feel free to touch your chin to the floor and do a full push-up. Otherwise, skip that movement and just take your tailbone to the sky, everybody. Downward facing dog. Now let's go over this pose so you understand how we're working here. And then let's hang out. Your palms are shoulders width apart. Your palms are flat on the floor. Your feet are hips width apart. Your heels are moving towards the floor. Whether they ever get there or not, it's no big deal. The intensity of your work is up to you. If you're feeling something, you're doing it perfectly. If you want to feel more, that's okay. But don't feel any more, then you can stay equanimous. In other words, don't feel any more, then you can be non-reactive. then your face can stay calm and your breath can stay deep. Because if you start losing the fluidity of your breath, you're being counterproductive. If you start reacting to what you're doing, you're building tension here. We came here today to let go of what we're carrying, let go of the tension and stress that we accumulate on a daily basis. We can be uncomfortable, but we don't have to be so reactive to it. So everybody feel a little bit, challenge yourself, and practice being calm. Why don't you take advantage of the opportunity you have to work hard here? Take advantage of the opportunity you have to get strong. If you don't challenge yourself, it's not gonna happen. But if worse comes to worse and you can't hold this pose anymore, that's cool. Drop to your knees and take a break. We're challenging ourselves, but we're also respecting where we're at. And then everybody together, inhale, push your butt back. Just press. At the end of the exhale, walk, jump, or float your feet between your hands. Inhale, look up with the hands on the floor, even if the knees have to bend, and pull out. Exhale, chest to legs, go on in. Inhale, come up to standing with a flat spine, arms out the side, Poppy. Come on up flat. You can bend your knees if you have to. Stretch back as far as you can, reaching your arms away. And then exhale, fall forward, release your hands. Let's try and flow through this next one. Inhale, look up, hands on the floor, get some length again. Exhale, softly jump back like there's an old lady living underneath you, down slow. Inhale, roll on the top of your toes, knees on or off the floor, depending on your level of strength. Exhale, downward facing dog. If you're feeling really strong, you can do the push-up. Otherwise, no big deal. Strength builds in increments, just like everything else. Flexibility builds in increments. Yoga is not about being loose or strong. Yoga is about releasing the tension, releasing the stuff we're holding on to. You don't have to be loose or strong to do that. You need to approach sensation, you need to hang out with it calmly, and it starts to dissolve. We're all trying to develop our own level of flexibility and strength. And the only gauge for that is ourselves. Inhale, push back. Let's go warm up number 2. Exhale, walk or jump forward. Inhale, look up and lengthen, pull out. Exhale, fall forward, chest to legs. So everybody, warm up number 2. Bend your knees up to 90 degrees, keeping your heels down. Only bend your knees as deep as you can up to there, and inhale, bring both hands to the sky. Keeping your butt low, pull your arms high. The hands are shoulders width apart and reach. Then exhale, fall forward, straightening your knees, drop your head in. In this pose, we're going for length and space, so as you drop your butt down, reach your sternum away from your abs and pull your arms high up out of your shoulders. Space, reach. Then inhale, look up with the hands on the floor, even if you have to bend your knees. Softly exhale, upper push-up position, down slow with strength. Now inhale, roll into up dog, knees on or off the floor, depending on your strength, but enter sensitively. Exhale, push up like Chris or no push up, down dog. Right foot lunging between hands, left foot flat. Keep your knee bent. And keep your right heel aligned with the middle of your left foot as you inhale, both hands to the sky, touch your palms. Exhale, push up position, down slowly with upper body strength. Inhale, roll into up dog. Spread your chest open, sternum. Exhale, flow into down dog with or without a push-up. Left foot lunging, right foot flat. Inhale, come on up to the sky. See if your right hip can turn center. Reach up, drop your head back and touch. Exhale, push-up position. Elbows by ribs. Down slowly. Inhale, come on up, everybody. To your own ability. Breathe. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. Drop your feet in. Breathe. Deep breathing. Face soft, head and neck relaxed. Now we're getting a little bit warmer. If by chance you're starting to feel warmer, we can work deeper in this pose. Most poses are endless. That's why there's no such thing as a perfect pose, because all poses are endless. That's why we gotta be where we're at, because you're already there. Breathe. Deep breathing, everybody. Loose people. If you feel like you're getting warmer, start lifting your tailbone high to the sky. That'll start pulling your spine long. And then keeping your elbows straight. Drop as deep into your armpits as you can and experience one of the best shoulder stretches in all of yoga. But don't sacrifice your heel position to do this. If you find that your heels are more than a few inches off the floor, walk your feet in slightly and then push them down to your own degree. Everybody inhale, push. Exhale, float. Inhale, look up and lengthen, pull. Exhale, sink. Inhale, bend your knees, drop your butt and reach. Bend your knees, drop your butt and pull long. Elbow straighter. Exhale, fall forward, straighten your knees and sink. Inhale, look up and pull. Exhale, float back. Down slowly. Inhale, roll into up dog. Everybody, chest open, shoulders back. Exhale, flow into down dog. Right foot lunging, left foot flat. Inhale, both hands come to the sky. Reach, head back. Exhale, push up position, down to the floor. Inhale, up dog. Everybody, come on up. Exhale, down dog. Left foot lunging, right foot flat. Inhale, both hands to the sky, right hip center, stretch. Exhale, both hands to the floor, upper push-up position, down slow. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, push your butt back. Exhale, modified roll to the left, bring your right hand to the sky. Modified roll to the left, bring your right hand to the sky. Stare at your right hand, and those of you who want to drop open, drop open. Let your chest expand, but pull your sternum to the front of the room. For those of you who are feeling strong, feel free to take both knees off the floor and then strengthen your legs, draw your sternum out, and start to roll your right chest open gently. Keep breathing. Push-up position. Exhale, down slow. Inhale, up dog to your own degree. Exhale, down dog. Roll to your right, bring your left hand to the sky. Modify, roll to the right. Try and get your shoulder over your wrist. Try and get your other shoulder under your other wrist. Pull your chest out and breathe. Good food, there's length, and there's openness. Those of you who want to drop open, go for it. Keep your left leg strong. Keep your stomach firm. Inhale, upper push-up position. Exhale, down slow. Inhale, upper dog position. Exhale, downward dog position. Jump both feet to your hands. Jump. Inhale, look up and lengthen. Exhale, sink. Open your feet up a foot apart. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Wrap your arms around. Those of you who feel comfortable, push your knees straight. Deep breathing through the nose. Everybody together now. Inhale, release your hands. Exhale, bring your hands to your waist. If you have a bad back, bend your knees. Otherwise, with straight knees, on a long inhale, come on up to standing with a flat spine. Way out and up, flat spine. Exhale, bring your big toes and ankles all the way together. Inhale, both hands high, come on up. Exhale, put your left hand on your left thigh, keep your right hand to the sky. Inhale, reach through your right hand and push down through your right foot. And exhale, slightly dropping to the left, pull through your right arm. Now inhale, get some more length out of your right arm, pull out, and exhale, slide down an inch deeper, stare at your right hand. If it hurts your neck, you can look at your left hand. Now there's no perfect place to go to. You're looking for what works for you. Where do you feel the stretch? Where is the stretch feeling good? Where is it too much? Don't be where it's too much. Be where it feels good. This is enough. Now together, inhale, reach. Exhale, sink a little deeper. Inhale, come on up, lead with your right hand and bring your left hand up. Exhale, put your right hand down on the outside of the right leg, keep your left hand to the sky. Then inhale, reach through your left arm and push through your left heel. Exhale, drop to the right slightly and reach out to the left. Good, breathe everybody. If you're feeling loose and strong, feel free to grab your left wrist with your right hand and use the strength of your right arm to reach your left arm away from the shoulder. Remember, inhales reach out for length, exhales dip in. Breathe, stare at your left hand. If it hurts your neck, stare at your right hand, but remember we talked about focal point. You want to stay focused on what you're doing. Breathe, so we can get the most out of it. Inhale, get length. Exhale, depth. Inhale, come on up. Lead with your left hand and meet it with your right hand. Exhale, fall forward, head to legs, arms extend, go for length. Inhale, look up with the palms on the floor, just get some length. Exhale, float back, down slow, get some strength. Inhale, roll into up dog, everybody. Strong legs, sternum lifting, head back, shoulders open. Exhale, flow into down dog. Right foot lunging, left foot flat. Inhale, two hands to the sky, left hip center, stretch back a little. Exhale, rotate hand position. Look out over your right fingers. Breathe deep to the bottom of your lungs. This is called Virabhadrasana 2. Right knee bent 90 degrees. Sternum up. Back leg strong. Shoulder soft. Stare at your right middle finger. Again, focal point is very important. Deep breath into your nose. I want you to put your right hand flat on the floor on the inside of your right foot. Flat on the floor if you can. If you can't, your fingertips is fine. Bring your left hand straight up to the sky and look at it. If it hurts your neck again, you can always look down. Now inhale, push into your right hand, and exhale, pull into your left arm and turn your chest open slightly. Keep your back leg strong and your breath deep. Everybody breathing. Chest pulls out, chest rolls open. Now together, listen, take a big inhale, slide your right arm as far under your right leg as you can. Exhale, reach your right arm up and behind your back, and try and grab your left fingers or your left wrist with your right hand. Now what I want you to do is keep your back leg strong and pull your sternum out, all the while never sacrificing your breath, and roll your chest open. Breathe, deep breathing through the nose. 2, 3, 4, get some length. 5, 6, 7, 8, get some strength by hanging out calmly. Together, inhale, put both hands on the floor, one on each side of the foot. Listen, exhale, push your right knee straight and step a little closer with your left foot so your legs aren't too far apart. Put your right hand on your right ankle and bring your left hand to the sky. Bring your left hand to the sky. Keep your breath flowing. Breathing. If you're breathing deep and you're breathing fluid, you're doing this class perfectly. The asanas, the poses are secondary. They come after deep breath and calm mind. If you can, your sternum out. If you can, your legs strong. If you can't, that's okay. If you're doing the best you can, you're doing this class perfectly. Now together, inhale, pull your chest out. Exhale, turn your body to jet airplane wings over your right leg. jet airplane wings just so you don't hit the person in the face next to you. Otherwise, arms can be out to the sides. Inhale, pull your chest out. Spinal length means decompression, means space and freedom. Exhale, put your left hand on your right foot or ankle. Unless you're loose enough to put the left hand on the floor, on the outside of your right foot. Now, slowly bring your right hand to the sky and keep breathing. You need to work on your balance, because if you don't have balance, you can't do the pose. If your balance feels good, then push your legs as straight as they can be and accept that, because it's perfect. If your neck's feeling free, look at your right hand and reach. And for those of you who are feeling really loose, feel free to push into your left hand and drop your right chest open. But no matter what you do, breathe deep, stay calm, and accept the final place. Deep breathing. If anybody needs to come out early, you can drop to your knees and come out. When you feel like you have your strength back, you can join us. Otherwise, stay in the pose and breathe. Challenge yourself so you can really get something out of what we're doing. Breathe. And then together, inhale, jet airplane, everybody. Jet airplane. Exhale, head to leg and hands to the floor, stretch. Inhale, upper push-up position. Take your right leg back. Exhale down slowly, get some upper body strength. Now inhale, roll up into up dog and get some upper body length. Lead with your sternum, and exhale, roll into down dog. Let's keep the dance alive. Left foot lunging, right foot flat. Inhale, bring both hands to the sky. Turn your right hip center, drop your head back and just reach. Exhale, rotate hand position, look out over your left fingers. Now you gotta look down and check yourself. Is your left knee bent 90 degrees? Is your left heel in the middle of your right foot? Is your sternum lifting and your shoulders relaxed? Are you focused on left middle finger? Inhale, put your left hand flat on the floor on the inside of your left foot. Exhale, right hand to the sky. Inhale, push into your left arm and pull out of your right arm. And exhale, turn your right chest open. Everybody breathe. Deep breathing as his body opens. See if you can get into the sweetness of your body releasing, of your body strengthening with deep breath. And rotate, everybody. Let your left hand slide underneath your left leg. Reach behind your back, clasp. Grab your right fingers or right wrist. Bend your knee and turn that chest open. And pull that sternum out. Soften your face, keep your balance, and breathe deep. Challenge yourself. 2. Deep breathing. 3. 4. Challenge yourself without judgment. Inhale, both hands on the floor, one on each side of the foot. Exhale, left knee straight, right foot steps closer. Inhale, left hand on left ankle. Exhale, right hand to the sky. Breathe. Same as before, everybody. Sternum out. Leg strong. Right finger gaze. Face soft. Breath deep. Right chest rolling open if you feel stable. Everybody, inhale, airplane position, flowing, flowing, length. Exhale, right hand down on left ankle or foot, left hand to the sky. Try and keep your back foot down, flowing and breathing. Inhale, airplane. Smooth. Exhale, head to leg, hands to floor. Inhale, upper push-up position. Take it back. The dance continues. Exhale, down slow. Inhale, roll into full spread-winged cobra. Spread wings means shoulders open. Exhale, flow into down dog. Take a breath. This is a good time to drop to your knees and take a break if you need to. Otherwise, stay in down dog. Keep accumulating your heat. But whether you're resting or you're working, it's all the same. The breath still flows deeply. The mind is still calm. And then, before those of you resting lose too much heat, inhale, come back to down dog. And then everybody together. Exhale, lunge between your hands with your right foot, right between your hands, but stay on your left toes. Stay on your left toes and slide your right foot over to your right fingers a little bit. Right foot to right fingers. Bring your left elbow to the outside of the right leg for prayer twist. Okay, this is a balancing pose first. It's a stretch second because you can't work the stretch unless you have the balance to maintain the pose. Those of you who are finding your balance, press your palms together and push into the outside of the right leg with the left tricep and let your chest gently twist open. Let your spine come to life. Let your breath remain deep and your back leg stay strong. Let your stomach remain firm and your sternum reach out. Everybody, complete, utter focus on the stop. Everybody inhale, both hands to the floor. Drop your left knee down and slide your left knee back. And slowly walk your right foot to your left fingers. Drop your right knee. Put your right forearm out on the floor first for protection. And then your left. And breathe. Breathe. Inhale, look up, walk your hands out another inch per length. Exhale, drop it. Let it stretch. This is one of the best stretches in all of yoga to start releasing the piriformis muscle. In this position, that would be your right butt cheek. All right, the hip sockets are also a huge storage depot for lots of stress and tension. So let's hang out with some deep breath and some sensation in the hips and start releasing whatever we're holding on here to some degree or another. Now, tight people might have right foot all the way by left hip. Loose people might have right foot by left armpit. It doesn't matter what it looks like, it matters what it feels like. This isn't about aesthetics. This is about sensation. Again, to be healthy, you don't have to be loose or strong, you have to be alive. And that's what we're doing right now. From our temples to our toes, we're enlivening the whole body. Releasing tension, building strength, developing calmness. Together, let's keep flowing. Inhale, walk your hands up. Upper push-up position. Take your right leg back. Exhale down slow to the floor. Inhale, roll into up dog. Your sternum up, your legs strong, your head back. Exhale, down dog. Left foot lunges between the hands. Left foot. Right foot stays on the toes. Right foot on the toes. Slide your left foot over to your left fingers and bring your right elbow to the outside of the left leg for a praying twist. Palms together, prayer twist. It's an easy stretch. Breathe. It's easy because you're only going as deep as you can. Everything in this class can be easy. Good. The final goal is you just doing the best you can. Now soften your face and breathe. Deep breathing through the nose. Pull your sternum away from your lower back. Keep your back leg strong. Figure out where you are right now and hang out with it. Every moment we're different. Our job is to find out where we're at and to honor that. Everybody, inhale, both hands to the floor. Exhale, drop your right knee and slide it back. Move your left foot to your right fingers. Drop your left knee to the floor for a pigeon position or runner stretch on the left side. Put your left forearm out on the floor in front of you for stability, and then your right, and walk your hands out as far as you want to go. You know, this should feel good. This shouldn't feel bad. This should feel like a good massage. Breathe. Releasing, exploring, letting go. You know how when you're getting massaged, sometimes there's a knot in there and it kind of hurts when the masseur is sinking their hands into the knot? It hurts, but it hurts good as the knot gets dissolved. That's what this should feel like. You know, if the person pushes too hard into you, it's a miserable experience and you'll never call them up to rub you down again. And if they don't push hard enough, you're not really getting anything out of it. So it's your job to find that happy medium where it's firm but gentle, where something's happening but not too much. Because if you create a miserable experience, you're not going to get back on the floor tomorrow and do your practice, and there's nothing more important than this. Everybody, inhale, come on up to upper push-up position. Exhale down slowly. Inhale, roll into shoulders spreading, sternum lifting, spine enlivening, legs strengthening. Exhale, flow into down dog. Flow into down dog. Inhale, push your butt back. Push back, get some length. Exhale, walk or jump your feet right between your hands. Inhale, look up again, get some more length. Exhale, drop your chest into your leg, get some depth. Inhale, extend your arms out like airplane wings, and with bent or straight knees, come up flat. Let the end of the inhale find you stretching back and your arms reaching up and away. Exhale, bring your hands to your waist and open up to the right, feet 5 feet apart. Look down at your feet and make sure they're square. In order for you to work your legs properly and protect yourself from hurting your knees, the feet need to be square. The legs need to lift up, the hands are squeezing the waist. Now I want you to drop your head back and roll your shoulders open. I want you to lift your sternum up and press your hips forward. And inhale, stretch back as far as you can, only till it feels good. Remember our analogy. Exhale, fall forward, release the hands, and grab the big toes with 2 fingers. Then with straight elbows, inhale, look up, and pull your sternum forward and your tailbone backwards. Maybe you can get that beautiful arch out of your lower back, maybe not. Exhale, bend your elbows and draw your chest between your legs. And just breathe. Everybody take a moment now with deep breath and a quiet mind with sensation in the inner legs, and hang out with where you're at today. Hang out with the opportunity to let go of what you're holding on to in this part of the body. Your job is to find sensation and breathe. The pose does the rest. You have to trust in the wisdom of these poses. We all know how good we feel after class. We know the poses do their job. Your job is to hang out with the pose and let it happen. Everybody, put your hands on the floor between your feet and walk the feet in about 3 feet apart. 3 feet apart. Bring your hands to your waist. And with the flattest spinal cord you can muster up, inhale, come to standing flat. Exhale, come to prayer behind the back. Slide the hands up as high as you want, as high as you can. And if you're too tight to do prayer behind the back, feel free to do the modification, which is just grabbing your elbows behind the back. Turn the right foot out and turn the hips and the torso all the way to the right. Good. Now inhale, drop your head back, Roll your shoulders open, let your chest spread out, open up and stretch back a little, and then exhale, fall forward, head to leg, left hip turn center. And remember, it's not what you do in this class, it's how you do what you do. Breathe, and that means whatever you're doing calmly, serenely, with deep, rich, flowing respiration. Inhale, come up flat. Exhale, pivot in with your right foot, pivot out with your left foot. Now turn your torso all the way, so chest faces front of room. Then inhale, drop your head back, roll your shoulders open. Exhale, fall forward, right hip turn center, so you lay your torso out over your left leg. Relax your head and neck now, just hang out. Inhale, come on up flat, come on up flat. Exhale, walk your right foot up to your left foot and release your hands. Good. Take your right ankle in your right hand and bring your right foot as high up into your groin region as possible. So the sole of the foot is flat on your inner left leg with the toes pointing to the knee. And bring your hands to prayer position. And now find a point on the floor out in front of you that's not moving and focus on it and continue to breathe deep. Tree pose and or standing balancing. Now everybody, this is the epitome of a quiet mind. Slowly press your hands over your head, slowly. Interlace your fingers except for your index finger and reach your arms away. Even if you fall, keep your breath deep, keep it flowing, keep your focus. Keep breathing. We're all gonna fall in life. Fall with awareness and acceptance. Slowly inhale, come back to prayer position. And then exhale, relax your arms, release. Take your right leg out and bring your left leg up. Keep breathing. See, through all the trials and tribulations of this class, and hopefully eventually through all the trials and tribulations of life, through all the changes, something doesn't change. The metaphor for that in this class is the breath. Breathe. Open up your left knee and press your arms to the sky. Interlace your fingers in a reach. And immerse yourself in the stillness of your mind. Immerse yourself in the peace of not buying into the ebb and flow of life. Inhale, come to prayer slowly without ever losing your deep breath. Exhale, release your foot and your hands. Bring your feet together and your hands to the side. Release your left foot, feet together, release your hands, hands at sides. Inhale, drop your head back, roll your shoulders open, lift your sternum up, and inhale, bring both hands to the sky, reach. Exhale, fall forward, release the hands, extend the arms, head to legs. Inhale, look up and lengthen, palms down. Exhale, jump back and strengthen, down slow. Inhale, roll into up dog, chest open. Exhale, flow into down dog. And jump into sitting, or just jump into cross-legged position and push the legs out straight, your choice. Bring your legs out in front of you. I want you to lift your legs up in the air. And I want you to lift your arms up in the air. It's called Navasana, or boat position. Bring your ankles together and reach out of your shoulders through your arms. Soften your face and breathe. This is our yogic stomach maneuver. The stomach is the front of the spine, so it's very important to have strong stomach muscles. This also helps develop one of the largest muscles in our body. It runs from our quadricep through our hips to our middle back. It's called the psoas. But it has nothing to do with aesthetics, so we all but miss it in most every workout. Breathe. Now inhale, keep your legs in the air, but put your hands a foot behind you, the fingers face the butt, and exhale, lower your feet down slowly and press your hips to the sky. Roll your shoulders open, drop your head back, and just try to touch the floor with your toes. Try. Now push into your palms and roll your chest, soften your face and drop your head and breathe. Everybody, inhale, put your butt on the floor. Exhale, bring your arms and legs back up. Back up. You can bend your knees if you have to. Breathe. 1, soften your face. Stay calm. 2, soft, just relax. 3, pull your sternum away from your lower back. Get a little length. You can be rounded a little bit, but we don't want to crunch. We want a little length. 4, 5, 6. Let's go to 10. 7, persevere. Fortitude, tenacity, breath. Everybody listen, inhale, cross your legs, exhale, jump back, upper push-up position. Jump back, down slow to the floor. Inhale, roll into upper dog. Come on through, everybody, just stretch, chest open, sternum up. Exhale, everybody, down dog. Everybody, inhale, push back. Exhale, drop to your knees and walk up to the front of your mat. And make sure your knees are at least hips width apart, but if you're kind of tight, make them shoulders width apart, and make sure your heels are parallel with your knees. So your legs are square to each other. And then what I want you to do is I want you to lift your chest as high away from your lower back as you can. As high up as you can, because we want to create some length. If you were just to fall back, there'd be a tendency maybe to crush. But if you create length first, there's space and there's room to go back. Let's put our hands at our hips. Rotate your hands behind you a little bit. Drop your head back. With your arm strength, push your hips forward. And I want you with deep breath. Now back bends, we all have a tendency to freak out. Don't buy into that. Stay calm, breathe deep. I want you to slowly start falling backwards. Those of you who are comfortable, and only those of you who are comfortable, can release your hands to your hips and find your heels with the palms, or the soles of the feet with the palms. If you feel incredibly loose, you can grab your ankles with the thumbs on the inside. But once you find a place, I want you to take your navel to the ceiling. That'll lengthen your lower back. I want you to roll your shoulders open, soften your face and breathe, and with strong legs press forward. And then voila, everybody, deep spinal enlivenment. Breathe. Deep core releasing. Breathe. If you're really tight, like Oscar, you can tuck your toes under. Therefore, your heels come up a little bit to meet you. It's not as far back. And then everybody together with strong stomach. Inhale, stand up again on your knees. Come on up. And then exhale. See how far down to the floor you can drop your butt between your heels. So open up your ankles a little bit and sit your butt down between your heels. Now some of you can't get your butt on the floor between your heels. That's okay. If that's the case, all you gotta do is support your weight with your hands. But if you can get your butt on the floor between your heels, sit down straight, bring your hands to your knees. Bring your hands to your knees, lift your sternum up, drop your chin down, take 5 deep breaths. And then together, everybody, inhale, walk your hands out in front of you and take your legs back, one knee at a time, to upper push-up position. And from upper push-up position, down slow to the floor. Inhale, roll into up dog. Sternum leads the way. Exhale, flow, down dog. Walking in slightly, and jump into sitting. And with your ankles touching and your knees as straight as possible, inhale, stretch both hands to the sky. Reach as high as you can, again length. And then exhale, fall forward, head to legs, grab your big toes or the sides of your feet, depending on what you can reach. Breathing. Take your first 2 fingers and clasp those big toes, 2 fingers. If you're loose enough, grab the sides of your feet. If you're so tight that you can't straighten your knees, that's okay. Do it with bent knees. Then inhale, look up and pull out. And then exhale, bend your elbows and drop in. Breathe. Most back injuries happen in a forward bending motion. Besides a car accident, most back injuries happen when you bend over to pick something up or something like that. For some reason, the disc has a tendency to be crushed between the vertebrae in this movement. So whenever you bend forward with sensitivity, always reaching length before you sink into depth, always holding your stomach firm to protect that lower back. Everybody release your hands, let them hang on the floor, relax, and vertebrae by vertebrae, roll up into sitting. Keep your chin in your chest and keep rolling until you're laying on your back. And let your palms be flat on the floor next to your waist. Take your right leg and squeeze your right knee up into your chest. Squeeze it deep. With the palm of the left hand, come to the outside of the right knee, everybody. Try and hook your right foot on your inner left thigh as you press your right knee to the floor to the left and open up your right arm like a wing. Now inhale right into the tension or stiffness in your lower back. Exhale, release. Everybody, if we have any kinks in our lower back from this class or from prior to this class, let's spend a moment to let them release. Together, inhale, come on up with that knee, and exhale, squeeze that knee, squeeze deep. Release and relax, squeeze your left knee into your chest. Inhale, everybody, deep. Exhale, squeeze it in. It's a stretch all to its own. Inhale, palm of right hand to outside of left knee. Exhale, make the twist slowly, sensitively. Take a huge inhale right into the tightness you're feeling in the lower back, and exhale, watch it dissipate, dissolve, release. Everybody, inhale, come on up with that knee, and remember to exhale, squeeze it in deep. And then inhale, release your left leg. Let your heels touch with your knees straight and your feet flop open, really relaxed. Let your palms face up at your sides. Let your face soften and your eyes close. Everybody, this is our last pose. It's called Shavasana, resting pose or corpse pose. This is the most important pose of the whole class. The key word for this pose is dissolve. From your temples to your toes, just let it go. Give yourself ample opportunity to get grounded and balanced before we get up to take on the rest of the day. So everybody, for at least 5 minutes. If you have more time, but at least 5 minutes. Let your body and your mind do what it needs to do in order to acclimate to everything that has occurred. Namaste, everybody.